Hello dear students, good evening everyone. Hope you are doing well. Let us discuss today the chapter of Swadeshi movement. Here are some of the MCQs that I wanted to discuss with you, which might be important for you for your exams. Starting with the first question, who was the Viceroy of India during the partition of Bengal in 1905? A very basic question and a very simple question, and the answer is Lord Curzon. In which year did the partition of Bengal take place? Again, straightforward, direct from the book, 1905. What was the main reason behind the British for the partition of Bengal? That is, among all the options, the answer is to improve administrative efficiency. Which new province was created by joining East Bengal with Assam? Among all the questions, the answer is East Bengal and Assam. What was the capital of new province of East Bengal and Assam? Again, Dhaka, and currently it is present in Bangladesh. So the capital of Eastern Bengal and Assam is Dhaka. Which movement was launched in response to the partition of Bengal? That is Swadeshi movement. All those movements are given: non-cooperation, civil disobedience, Quit India movement. All those movements, the movement which launched against the partition of Bengal was Swadeshi movement. So don't make this mistake. When was the partition of Bengal annulled? It was in 1911. Okay, it started in 1905, annulled or completed, finished in 1911. Which Indian leader was prominently involved in protest against the partition of Bengal? It is Rabindranath Tagore. What is the primary objective of Swadeshi movement? To boycott the British good. So we are not going to use any foreign made products, but instead we are going to use indigenous goods. Which event is considered the first major political upheaval in India before the partition of Bengal? That is Sepoy Mutiny. Upheaval means there is a turmoil, not an event time, a change in situation, okay, change in time. So the answer is Sepoy Mutiny, that is 1857, which some of the historians also say that it is a first war of independence also. Which act introduced by the British government in 1773 upgraded the post of governor of Bengal presidency to the level of Governor General? The answer is a Regulating Act. Okay, and the first Regulating Act is a 1773. That is. Who was the Mughal emperor involved in the Allahabad Treaty of 1765 with Robert Clive? The answer is Shah Alam II. Which regions were included in the province of Bengal as per the Allahabad Treaty? So the provinces that was included as per the Allahabad Treaty was Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. In which year was the state of Assam created by including 6th district from the Brahmaputra Valley? It was in the year 1874. Who was the first chief commissioner of the newly created state of Assam in 1874? It was R.H. Keatings. So these questions are very important. Who was the first chief commissioner of newly created state of Assam? So you might get confused with all those names like Andrew Fraser, Lord Curzon, especially these names like Andrew Fraser and with the name Fuller, Bamfleth Fuller. But the first chief commissioner, remember, R.H. Keating. It is R.H. Keating. Which British officer proposed to change the geographical boundary of Madhya Pradesh and Bengal in 1901? It is Andrew Fraser. Okay. What was the population of Bengal at the time of famine in Odisha in 1866? It was 7.8 crore. Which Viceroy of India proposed the partition of Bengal before the government of India? It was Lord Northbrook. The Viceroy of India during the time proposed the partition of Bengal before the government of England was Lord Northbrook. And it was when it was enforced during the time of Lord Curzon. So this question you have to be very much careful. It was proposed during the time of Viceroy, during the time of Lord Northbrook, and it was enforced during the time of Lord Curzon, 1905. Which regions were proposed to be annexed to Madhya Pradesh by Andrew Fraser? It was Odisha and Sambalpur. Which treaty brought the valley of Brahmaputra under British control? It is the Treaty of Yandabu. Okay, the treaty between the Anglo-Burmese, the British and the Burmese people after the end of Anglo-Burmese War, who was directed by Viceroy Lord Curzon to make a plan to for the redemarcation of the Bengal province in 1903. It was Andrew Fraser. Which areas did Andrew Fraser suggest annexing to Assam in his plan submitted on 20th March 1903? It was Dhaka, Chattagram and Rajshahi. So dear students, see, I'm reading all those questions a bit fast. If you want, you can pause the video and you can watch. Okay, please pause. If I'm going too fast, then please pause and just look after go through the other options and also go through the correct answer, because there are lots of questions are there, so I need to be a bit fast here. What was the main economic reason behind the proposal to expand Assam's boundary up to Chattagram? The answer is to expand tea business through sea routes. What was the official name given to the proposal for the partition of Bengal declared by Herbert Risley on 6th December 1903? It was Risley Paper, by his name itself, Risley Papers. What was the total area of the territories Dhaka, Chattagram and Rajshahi that were to be annexed to Assam? How much? It was 1,06,540 square kilometers. So remember this number, 1,06,540 square miles. Sorry, I have told kilometers is square miles. Okay. What was the population of the proposed state of Eastern Bengal and Assam? It is 3.1 crore population. Which city was proposed to be the capital of the newly province Eastern Bengal and Assam? It is Dhaka, which we have already got. What was the hidden agenda behind the partition of Bengal according to Herbert Risley's letter to Lord Curzon? To decimate Hindu-Muslim unity, to bring down the unity that was there. It should be reduced. Okay. What was the population of Hindus in the proposed Bengal province after the partition? It was 4.2 crores. Which British officer's proposal was not implemented due to the chaotic political milieu of the time of the period? It was William E. Ward. Okay. What was the real motive of Lord Curzon behind the partition of Bengal? To weaken the politically conscious Hindu Bengalis. Okay, that was the reason. But what reason he gave? Because of administrative use. Because it is, the population has increased, it is too big to handle. That was the reason that the Britishers gave. But the real motive, okay, the real motive of the Britishers was to weaken the politically conscious Hindu Bengalis, and also to bring divide within the Hindus and Muslims. That too was there. Okay. When did Lord Curzon send the proposal of partition of Bengal to the Secretary of State for India? It was on 2nd February 1905. Who was the Secretary of State for India who approved the partition proposal? It was John Broderick. Okay, it was John Broderick. When was the partition of Bengal officially declared to be implemented? It was on 16th October 1905. This question is very important for us. When was the partition of Bengal officially declared to be implemented? It was on 16th October 1905. Which city was declared the capital of the newly province Eastern Bengal and Assam? It was Dhaka. Same question again. What was the main objective of the Swadeshi movement? To boycott British goods. Okay. Which leader was not mentioned as a part of anti-partition propaganda? Mahatma Gandhi. He was not here. He was in South Africa at that time. So he was never a part of partition of Bengal during the time of Swadeshi movement. How many Indians signed the protest paper against the partition of Bengal? It was 70,000. What was the reaction of the people of Bengal when the partition was declared? What was the reaction of people of Bengal? It was they broke out with anguish and protest. Anger, a lot of anger, fury, and protested. Okay. What rights did Lord Curzon interfere with, causing dissatisfaction among Indians? There is the right to education, newspaper, and local self-government. So these are some of the questions that I have for you. I hope I have covered near about more than 30 questions. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and that's all.